Welcome in. It's the 5 and 5. 5 bets, 5 minutes. Start the clock. We give you 5 bets all in a 5-minute time. Tell you about some other great, cool things happening here, both on the Odd Shopper channel and at DraftKings. So we appreciate you. Hope you had a great weekend. We take the day off on Sunday, and we keep it moving now 6 days a week with this video in the NBA. Plenty of NBA action to talk about. Even tonight, I know it looks like a little bit of a slower, maybe lighter slate. Don't you worry. All I need from you is to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. That's it. We're going to get things going right now. Just right below, you'll see that, the thumbs up button and the subscribe button, and you'll see a couple of other links that I'll tell you about. Let us begin with game one. Now, check the NBA parlay video out because we'll talk about this one in more depth, but we are fading Kristaps Porzingis tonight. We are fading the point production for Porzingis in a game in which the Pelicans are, as you can see, getting C.J. McCollum back and are now game 2, leg 2 of their long 5-game road trip. Washington is in trouble, and that's fine. There's nothing really brand new or revolutionary with that sentence. I think you're looking at a game where Porzingis is just going to struggle against New Orleans. Sans, of course, Zion, and Brandon Ingram, who, like Chris Middleton, is just gone until further notice. But this is it's a tough matchup for Porzingis, and I don't like the Washington Wizards in the game. And I think that actually correlates rather nicely to Porzingis going under 23.5 points. All right, next play here is going to be Vucevic, Nick, going over 10.5 rebounds. I know it's a big price, minus 140. You want plus 250 next to everything, but Vig aside and just player prop casualty, this is the best, well, second best statistical thing we can take advantage of tonight. Vucevic rebounding against the Celtics, no matter how bad things get. The only thing that stops this prop from hitting is if Chicago gets beat by 40, and that 40-point gap comes in the first half. And you're slowly, methodically plucking starters out in rotation as you're just getting pounded into the paste. I don't think that happens. In fact, we have another play in the same game that we're going to look at, but Vooch getting 11 rebounds against Boston that doesn't have a specific or a functional matchup against him to negate him on the boards. I love that. Not as much as I love this. Top play of the night. If you were on the Discord, you already got this and you already locked it in. Even at a better price, maybe. Zach LaVine getting us 4 threes tonight should be the baseline ask. Again, against Boston. I get it. But the tempo, the scoring. We've seen LaVine most recently in the Sixers just take over. But we've seen him in opportunities. And in order to keep up, you're going to have to trade as many 3 for 3s. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to ask LaVine to get you buckets before you ask DeMar DeRozan to get you a 2, hoping it's an N1. And just watch, because Boston is going to put up points no matter where it comes from. But again, if you start to look at how Chicago can be, knowing that, LaVine's playing off the ball, how Chicago can be from a strategic standpoint, there's going to be some spacing opportunities for LaVine, or just off the ball for LaVine. Speaking of threes, look, I don't know how this is still at 2.5. It's still at 2.5. We take it, right? I mean, we kind of just have to take it. If you wanted to play an alt lump number on Julius Randle, go ahead. No problem there. But at minus 130 even, for him to go and hit 3 threes against the Milwaukee Bucks team that, granted, is not going to look as bad as we just saw them against Charlotte defensively, but still has a couple of question marks circling what they're doing this year. Still, just a couple of little, look, it's not about Middleton coming back. That's certainly not it. But Milwaukee has had some lapses defensively and on the perimeter. And I think we can work something out here where he's knocking down 3 threes at minus 130 in a game in which the Knicks, in a higher scoring game at home, should be in this one. And I'll leave it at that. Check the NBA parlay video for more. Last, we'll take advantage. All right, you wanted a plus money prop in this, right? I'm not going to hit you with some crazy lotto. I'm just going to get us 10 assists from Nikola Jokic. At home against the LeBron, as you see, he's playing led LA Lakers. Not having Anthony Davis, as we know, but now in this specific matchup, takes a lot of passing pressure off or puts less pressure on Jokic as a passer because you don't have a stand-up defender right there in AD. It's going to be easier for the offense to move around. And look, who cares how these 10 assists come? If it's Jokic just sitting back and hitting teammates, or if it's Jokic putting up 24 in the first quarter and everybody just triple teaming him. Many scenarios between those two extreme can easily fall in our favor here to where he can get a double-digit assist. 5 and 5. Thank you. We'll run this back for you, but I want to turn $5 into $200. All right. Georgia's playing TCU tonight. So what I'd like you to do, real simple. Why don't you click that link below? Okay. Click the link below to DraftKings. This whole process is going to take 90 seconds. 90 seconds. I want you to, not me explaining, you signing up. I want you to click the link below at DraftKings, sign up. You're good to go. You've linked an account, bank account, PayPal, what have you. Doesn't matter. From there, I want you to deposit $5 and only $5 and immediately do not waste any time. Do not pass go. Don't do any bullshit. Just immediately place that $5 wager on TCU. Here's the thing. As soon as you place the wager, the $5 wager plus $3.50 on TCU, you'll see $200 right back into your account. You also have the wager out. So if TCU shocks the world, well, hey, you get a nice payout there on that $5 wager. But here's the thing. Nothing needs to happen for you to hit that $200. All you need to do is place a wager. But you can't not place a wager. I know, double negative. You can't do that. You can't just sit there. You have to place the wager. Otherwise, you're not going to get the $200 in your account. And this whole thing's all for naught. I'm trying to help you out. That's all. Here's 5 and 5. Under 23.5 Kristaps Porzingis points. Over 10.5 Vooch rebounds. Over 2.5 Levine threes. Over 2.5 Randall threes. And we'll get 10 assists tonight from Nikola Jokic. How about that? Folks, people, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just watching, being a part, spending time, all of that. It's a huge, huge boost to what we do as we hit 50K. From 1 to 100 to 1,000 to now. Thank you all. All right.